Carolina Insider is presented by Wells Fargo, official sponsor of Carolina Athletics, and brought to you by Coca-Cola. When you're stocking up for game day, be sure to grab a Coke with a friend. Together, taste better. Carolina Ford. Ford, built for victory. Built for the Carolinas. Contact your Carolina Ford dealer today. And by Hardison and Cochran, attorneys at law, 919 all fours.
Hello again and welcome to the Carolina Insider. Excited to be with you for the next 30 minutes talking about Carolina athletics and a lot of Tar Heel basketball to talk about today. Carolina had a terrific run in the ACC tournament. Unfortunately fell just short of the championship game. A really hard-fought battle with Florida State in the semifinals, but Seminoles moved on 69-66 over the Tar Heels. We're going to have highlights and post-game reaction from that game. Plus, the Tar Heels had already really performed well in a couple of victories over Notre Dame and Virginia Tech. We'll see some footage from those wins as well. Adam Lucas and I had a chance before the ACC tournament to talk to Kerwin Walton, who's had such a terrific season as a freshman for the Tar Heels. You'll see some of that conversation. And gracious, you could just roll a ball down the street and find a #1 ranked team in the nation here in Chapel Hill. And we are going to see some highlights from a couple of #1 ranked teams that picked up wins this weekend from field hockey and women's lacrosse. All of that coming up, but we start with Friday night in Greensboro. Carolina and Florida State in the ACC tournament.
He'll pitch it right sideline to Anthony Harris. Harris, couple of dribbles between his legs, scoops it up by his waist as he got to the rim and banks it in. Anthony Harris in the half court, down 15-8. Davis, crossover, drive, off the window, kissed it up high. Drives to the baseline and hands off to Walton. Shot clock down to 6. Love going to try a long late clock 3 and knocks it in. Everything you do is hard. They just make you expend energy on everything. As Carolina dumps it down to Baycott, he's able to force it up over the double team for the basket and the foul. Right. Sends it up high to Black. He'll try the straight-on triple off the back iron. Rebound tipped back out to Leakey. He'll attack, fakes the pass and lays it in. Walker out of there with it, but his outlet pass intercepted by Black. Heels have a 4-on-1. Open 3. Love, yes! Love now in double figures with 10, and Carolina's within 4. But the size difference between Barnes and Davis is stark. Walton gets a look at 3, knocks it in, and has stepped out of bounds. Inbounds to Walton, quick trigger, triple, yes sir! Warming up a bit, 46-43. Can't get the rebound, tip to Baycott though. Back out to Walton. How about this one? Turbo game! Still looking, sends it right side to Harris. Free throw line, Baycott. Hard drive, scoop shot, count it. Heels have the lead. Here come the Tar Heels. Davis up the right sideline to Harris. Great pass to Sharp, goes up in the paint, banks it home and draws the foul. Loops into the corner left, shot clock under 10. Love, a step back triple to tie it, why not? Davis has it on the left, drives baseline, out to Walton, pump fake for 3. Into the paint, floater, crawls over the rim for 2. Davis bounces to Walton, pump fake for 3, got hit in the face as he shot, comes up short, Black gets the stick in though with 2.7. Black can run the baseline, which he does. Still looking, fires a pass to Anthony Harris, it slips through his hands, and Florida State gets the victory.
We didn't make enough plays the last 3 minutes to win the game. But I think that we talked at halftime tonight about, hey, we were down 12 at our own building and came back, and we came back today. But the polite youngster, Anthony, made a big-time 3 from the corner against us. We had a little bit of a defensive breakdown at that point, but he made a big-time shot. But yeah, we've done some good things, but right now the pain and the negative feelings you have about letting one slip by that you had a chance to win is a lot more dominating than any of the other thoughts.
We can make that happen, definitely.
This looks great.
We'll bring it and have
Getting through the morning meeting in one piece
thanks.
feels good. Then realizing it's payday. That definitely feels good. All while keeping the kids busy and the clients happy? You're unstoppable. With a Wells Fargo checking account, you can bank without missing a beat.
Your life is more flexible and efficient than ever, and your energy is too. See how North Carolina's electric cooperatives are building a brighter future for the rural communities we serve at ncelectriccooperatives.com/brighter.
If this is your kind of day and this is your kind of truck, then this is your time to buy. During the Built for Spring sales event, get great deals and great offers on the legendary workhorse Ford F-150 and the adventure-ready Ford Ranger. Make the most of your spring in a new Ford, America's best-selling brand. Hurry, it's the Built for Spring sales event. Now, get a 2020 F-150 with up to $10,531 in total savings. Only at your Carolina Ford dealer.
Today tastes like staying in. Like our go-to place. Tastes like anticipating. And a little bit like waiting. Today tastes like a piece of the action. And it never tasted this good.
Your life is more flexible and efficient than ever, and your energy is too. See how North Carolina's electric cooperatives are building a brighter future for the rural communities we serve at ncelectriccooperatives.com/brighter.
Does your team mean the world to you? Then we're just alike. My team here at Hardison & Cochran means the world to me. And just like you, I have nothing but confidence in my team when it's on the line. If you've been injured at work and facing a blitz from the insurance company, I welcome you to call on me and my team. We have 3 workers' compensation experts ready to put in the game to protect you and your family.
Hardison & Cochran, attorneys at law, here for you. 919 all fours.
Carolina Insider is presented by Wells Fargo.
It was such an unusual circumstance in the ACC tournament this season. Florida State, when it defeated the Tar Heels, that was the Seminoles' first game of the event. Meanwhile, that was the 3rd game in 3 nights for the Tar Heels. To get to that point, really impressive performances against Notre Dame in the 2nd round and Virginia Tech in the quarterfinals. Let's see some highlights from the dominating win over the Irish and the big second-half victory against Virginia Tech.
And Virginia Tech comes out of there with it, but then the Heels get a steal on the other side as Harris gets the pick. He'll start the fast break over to Walton for the Rainbow 3. Kessler had gotten out of position defensively, but was able to recover. Transition 3 on the other side is good. Walton around the perimeter leaves it for Caleb Love. He hasn't hit a basket yet tonight until now as Love reigns in the 3 to give the Tar Heels the lead. Baycott with the board. Heels with the lead and the basketball. Love pulls up, left elbow, count it. To Black on the left sideline. Looking in the post for Baycott, gets it to him, rolls right by Aluma for the two-handed flush. Baycott is able to get it in at the left corner. Out to Black for 3, Leakey. Ends up right wing to Davis, guarded by Couture. Couple left-handed dribbles, gets him to the top of the key, elevates for 2. Outside the arc, Leakey pump fake for 3 to Davis. He'll try the triple, yes! Couture has it taken away by Davis. Davis one-on-one with Couture is gonna go up, get the bucket and draw the foul. Hey there, young fella. Reverses back to Davis. He's feeling it, long triple. Short, sharp though, soars in and tips it home. Looks down low, instead goes left sideline with the pass to Love. Love has to send it back out to Sharp. Extra pass to Baycott. Before that bucket by Mutz. High post Baycott goes right down the lane, gets the scoop and the harm. In the post to Sharp. Double team comes. Out to Davis. 3. Yes! Dumps it in the post left side to Baycott. Holds high out to Walton. Pump fake for 3. Kerwin leaves it for Black in the right corner. He'll try the triple. Got it! 1:15 to go. Couture picks up his dribble. His pass tipped away by Baycott. Into Black's hands. Leakey will leave it for Davis. Quick 3. Got it! RJ from the right wing. Heels up 11. After being down by 3 at halftime, uses the strength on the offensive glass And some hot shooting by the freshman R.J. Davis to pull away from Virginia Tech. Walton has it now right corner, gets it down low to Sharp. Really quick move around Durham for the bucket and the foul. Black has it outside the arc on the left. 15 on the shot clock. Long two from Leakey, no good. Sharp with the strong rebound, gets it to Kessler as Sharp was falling it out of bounds for the dunk down low. Carolina had two players guarding Hub as there's Love driving left baseline. Hub guarded by Baycott. Pump fake. Now he's going to float it down low to a new teammate, Zona, who's in the game. Zona blocked once, blocked twice by Walker Kessler. Boy, how about Kessler on that last defensive sequence? Davis to a trailing Sharp, high post, now right wing to Anthony Harris. Looking for Baycott, bounces to him in the post. Faces up, and teardrops it home. Rebound ripped down by Love. Head up as he heads front side. Love stops at the top of the key. Now attacks right of the lane and gets the layup to go. Timeout, Notre Dame. He's going to back out and reset. Crosses to Jogo, intercepted by Kessler. Kessler in the open floor, 2-on-1, and Kessler finishes from the left. As opposed to Sharp. Soft double team by Hub, so Sharp kicks it out to Love for three. Weaving through traffic, now sends it over to Black. Dumps it in the paint to Kessler. Kessler over a double team, gets the roll on the hook shot. Able to come in the socially distanced number. And a lot of Tar Heel fans cheering on Carolina. Sharp spins, hands off to Baycott. Goes up, give him two, and a chance for one more. Head up as he comes front side. Harris has it now, top of the key. He'll try a step back triple, good. Good box out by Love to get the board. Love down the center of the court, stutter step, kicks it right corner to Harris, feeling it. Why not? Rings in the three. Just able to get it over the challenge of Kessler, but missed the shot. Here come the heels. Walton to a cutting Kessler. Watch out. Rebound chased down and taken away. R.J. Davis is going to get the dunk to give Carolina triple digits. But an incredible night for Carolina as the Tar Heels dominate Notre Dame and advance to the quarterfinal round.
Today tastes like staying in, like our go-to place. Tastes like anticipating, and a little bit like waiting. Today tastes like a piece of the action, and it never tasted this good.
We can make that happen, definitely.
This looks great.
We'll bring it and have
Getting through the morning meeting in one piece
things.
feels good. Then realizing it's payday. That definitely feels good. All while keeping the kids busy and the clients happy. You're unstoppable. With a Wells Fargo checking account, you can bank without missing a beat.
Your life is more flexible and efficient than ever, and your energy is too. See how North Carolina's electric cooperatives are building a brighter future for the rural communities we serve at ncelectriccooperatives.com/brighter.
Does your team mean the world to you? Then we're just alike. My team here at Hardison and Cochran means the world to me. And just like you, I have nothing but confidence in my team when it's on the line. If you've been injured at work and facing a blitz from the insurance company, I welcome you to call on me and my team. We have 3 workers' compensation experts ready to put in the game to protect you and your family.
Hardison and Cochran, attorneys at law, here for you. 919 all fours.
If this is your kind of day and this is your kind of truck, then this is your time to buy. During the Built for Spring sales event, get great deals and great offers on the legendary workhorse Ford F-150 and the adventure-ready Ford Ranger. Make the most of your spring in a new Ford, America's best-selling brand. Hurry, it's the Built for Spring sales event. Now, get a 2020 F-150 with up to $10,531 in total savings. Only at your Carolina Ford dealer.
Your life is more flexible and efficient than ever, and your energy is too. See how North Carolina's electric cooperatives are building a brighter future for the rural communities we serve at ncelectriccooperatives.com/brighter.
Carolina Insider is presented by Wells Fargo.
What a terrific freshman class it has been this season for Carolina basketball. That large group of young players has really progressed as the season has gone along. And one of those young men is Kerwin Walton from Hopkins, Minnesota. Adam Lucas and I had a chance to catch up with Kerwin, who is on pace to be the best freshman three-point shooter in Carolina history, at least by percentage. Adam and I talked to Kerwin before the ACC tournament. Wanted you to have an opportunity to listen in to the talented Tar Heel freshman. Kerwin, you shot the ball, well, you've shot the ball well all season long, but shot the ball well against Duke. That came after a stretch where the ball was not going in quite as much over a game or two. Was it hard to go through a difficult stretch like that? Because we really haven't seen you struggle to shoot the ball very much this season at all.
Yeah, well, it wasn't really bothering me too much just because I know, like, what I'm capable of, and I know that I normally make shots and I can hit like 7 in a row. I missed 7 in a row. I can make 7 in a row. But I really, just been getting in the gym, making sure my shot stays sharp and just making sure it doesn't happen again. And that's pretty much just been my focus, just to keep shooting, stay confident, and win games.
What have you learned over the course of your freshman year about the energy required in practice in order to be able to replicate that in a game?
I think it's just all mental, for us. Sometimes, we our bodies are physically beat up just from playing a lot of games and practicing hard. And I think that actually does play a bit of a factor in terms of how hard we go in practice and even how hard we can go in games. But really, it's just you got to get that mental gear kicking in. He always mentions his championship teams and how mentally tough they were and how they had great leaders on their teams, and that's what made them so great. So we just got to try to emulate them and just pretty much just push through and focus on our end goals, which is winning the championship.
Kerwin, kind of to that point, you always hear about the freshman wall, and you're playing more games and more minutes than in high school, and at some point freshmen tend to have a stretch where they're just a little bit worn out. Do you think that ever happened?
Yeah, I definitely do think it happens. I think it's just because we practice probably much more than we did in high school. We probably have some more games. Games are usually longer. Practices probably might be also longer. I think it just, there's more attention to detail in the practices, and we are expected to bring even more than we normally used to. So I think definitely does play a role in it, but we got great trainers and great staff on the team that help us, with our recovery and just our mental aspects. So I think that does play a big role in it.
Kerwin, your mom was able to come and see you play. I think the Duke game, if I'm not mistaken, was the first game that she had seen you play in person as a Tar Heel. What was that like?
It was amazing. I was really happy that she was there with my dad and brother. I think it was it definitely gave me a whole lot of motivation before the game, and it got me really excited. So I knew I couldn't, not play hard, especially with them in the stands, because I don't want to hear it after the game. But yeah, it was amazing though. It was great to because they don't normally come to a lot of my games, so I was just really happy just the whole time.
22-hour drive from Hopkins, Minnesota to Chapel Hill, is that right?
Oh yeah, it's long.
Weather probably a little better here though.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We mentioned your academic All-ACC selection. How have you balanced school in a weird school year for everyone, along with all the responsibilities that come with basketball over the last 9 months or so?
It's definitely not easy. It's real hard. It's really easy to forget certain assignments, especially if you're not organized. So I got a really good guidance counselor to help me out with all that stuff. And I've been just trying to stay organized and make sure I'm on top of things, especially when we got stuff due on game days. It kind of makes it harder to keep track of things. It's really easy to forget. So it's really just having a calendar and making sure I'm not missing any assignments and know what to do on classes or days I miss.
Kerwin, just a few more things. This team, it seems like there's still such a wide range of what you could see from this team on any given night. When you guys play well, you play really, really well. And then there's been some games where it hasn't been as good. How do you try and find that consistency at a time of year where consistency is so important?
Yeah, I mean, it's really tough. It's hard because, some games we have more motivation. I feel like more guys have more motivation for it than others. And I think a lot of other guys, they might just feel really sore or tired from the nights before of all the practicing and playing. But, it's really hard to stay, on top of everything, but we're just trying to find our rhythm, and I think after the Duke game, we got it. So,
Kerwin, great to see you as always. Appreciate the time, and look forward to seeing you guys both in Greensboro and beyond the rest of the season.
Yeah, thank you.
We can make that happen, definitely.
This looks great.
We'll bring it and have
Getting through the morning meeting in one piece
Thanks.
feels good. Then realizing it's payday. That definitely feels good. All while keeping the kids busy and the clients happy? You're unstoppable. With a Wells Fargo checking account, you can bank without missing a beat.
Your life is more flexible and efficient than ever, and your energy is too. See how North Carolina's electric cooperatives are building a brighter future for the rural communities we serve at ncelectriccooperatives.com/brighter.
If this is your kind of day and this is your kind of truck, then this is your time to buy. During the Built for Spring sales event, get great deals and great offers on the legendary workhorse Ford F-150 and the adventure-ready Ford Ranger. Make the most of your spring in a new Ford, America's best-selling brand. Hurry, it's the Built for Spring sales event. Now, get a 2020 F-150 with up to $10,531 in total savings. Only at your Carolina Ford dealer.
Today tastes like staying in, like our go-to place. Tastes like anticipating, and a little bit like waiting.
Food's here.
Today tastes like a piece of the action, and it never tasted this good.
Your life is more flexible and efficient than ever, and your energy is too. See how North Carolina's electric cooperatives are building a brighter future for the rural communities we serve at ncelectriccooperatives.com/brighter.
Does your team mean the world to you? Then we're just alike. My team here at Hardison and Cochran means the world to me. And just like you, I have nothing but confidence in my team when it's on the line. If you've been injured at work and facing a blitz from the insurance company, I welcome you to call on me and my team. We have 3 workers' compensation experts ready to put in the game to protect you and your family.
Hardison and Cochran, attorneys at law, here for you. 919 all fours.
Carolina Insider is presented by Wells Fargo.
There are so many teams in Chapel Hill competing right now. We've talked about that a lot over the last several weeks here on the show, and so many have legitimate national title aspirations this season. That includes a couple of #1 teams that we wanted to highlight here on today's show. Field hockey, #1 in the nation, has started its spring campaign, picked up a victory over Wake Forest this weekend, and also women's lacrosse, a dominant #1 team nationally right now. They picked up a road win at Virginia Tech. Let's see some highlights of Carolina field hockey and Carolina women's lacrosse with big conference wins this weekend.
Refrain from yielding a penalty corner there.
They're disciplined. They're going to be able to get their body around that ball, put their stick out, get those last-minute touches. You have to be very quick in order to get a shot off there.
And here come the Tar Heels. Matson, powerful swing to strike first. And Erin Matson with her 69th career score. First corner of the day for the Deeks. Saved by Hendry. Blocked down beautifully by the veteran goalkeeper, and now the Tar Heels scored their first goal in a counterattack earlier in front. Gleister comes out, gets a piece, but doesn't stop them entirely, and Matson scores again for the Tar Heels. Carolina threatening. Gleister tries to cut off the angle, and that sizzles across the mouth of the goal harmlessly.
Her skill level and being on the national team so early on as a player, and it clearly shows, and she definitely deserves a spot on the squad.
And any squad. Matson looking for the hat trick. Past Gleister, unable to find the room to put it in the back of the net. It's all academic at this point. The number 1 team in the land, victorious again. That ball whistled off the post, but it was from outside the circle. So, again, an exciting 60 minutes of hockey, and Aaron Matson, the best player in America, showed why today, Kelsey.
Feed from Ortega inside and scores. Scotty Rose Growney.
They held Virginia scoreless for quite some time, so it's nice to see them at least putting up a fight, but it's hard to stop that Carolina firepower.
That's Caitlin Wurzberger.
500 and still have a chance at making it to the postseason, but if you're Carolina, you are just on top. Great shot by Kerrigan Miller. USC transfer.
Mastrioni feeds, and what a goal. North Carolina up 11-0. An errant pass intended for Crooks, and a miscommunication on the Tech offensive end leads to a turnover.
That's got to hurt if you're Virginia Tech. They just did so much hard work to stop the ball. Carolina, this is when they make you pay in transition.
Drop off, inside, shot, and a goal.
Pillman does a good job of going down, splitting the Virginia Tech defense, finding the back of the cage. So quick on her first step, so quick on her release. Great job protecting the ball in transition and getting it to her attackers.
Miller, the transfer from Southern California. And another one. She was good friends with Marcy Salvatore, who plays lacrosse at Stanford and was diagnosed before Mary Griffin, as North Carolina scores once again.
Going to signal that.
Chance inside and a goal.
Of course, a big week coming up for Carolina basketball as the Tar Heels heading on to the NCAA tournament. They'll learn where, who, and when they play on Sunday evening. Also, Carolina's women's basketball team expected to get a bid as well to the postseason. We'll talk about those storylines and more next week on the Carolina Insider.
Carolina Insider is presented by Wells Fargo, official sponsor of Carolina Athletics, and brought to you by Coca-Cola. When you're stocking up for game day, be sure to grab a Coke with a friend. Together, tastes better. Carolina Insider is produced by Go Heels Productions for Tar Heel Sports Properties, a property of Learfield IMG College.